Hi everyone, we are here with you today. Ishan, Varjini, and Sunday is with me. And hello from the first episode of Steam Quest. Who wants to be Twinner? We are pretty excited, but before starting, I will give the floor to Sunday just to give you a quick introduction about today. Hi Sunday, how are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm so excited. Are you excited? Yes,
Yeah, I think everyone is.
good. Welcome to the first Creative Future Online Stroke Twing STEM Quest show. And today you're going to be learning so much about science, medicine, engineering, the solar system, you name it. And we're going to be challenging you by asking you to answer quite a lot of questions. A little bit about Creative Futures. Creative Future is where we bring kids together to come into university like Imperial College London. I hope all of you are going to apply to come to Imperial College London one day and come and learn a bit about science, engineering, medicine, and come together and learn to be creative, learn to think critically, and collaborate between yourself, and then communicate all the ideas between yourself. Because the best thing in life to talk to anybody is through communication. Yeah. Different professions have different ways. Engineering, which is where I am, we communicate by drawing, by sketching. Yeah? So today we're going to be giving you so much information that you really are going to leave this seminar today. You're learning, your brain, everything is going to be challenged. Yeah, you're going to pick up so much today. And the co-hosts today are three very important people here. You can see there, Gian, and Ishan and Vagini. They're going to be co-hosting the whole event today. So you don't have to do anything. You just watch and then basically respond to us through the WeChat. You got a WeChat on the side of your screen. You respond to us that way. If you have any question, you raise up your hands. I think. Can you wave? And we'll be able to see whether we can take question from you, or you just type things and then we'll be able to respond to you. So take it away, guys.
Thank you, Sunday, for the introduction. We are pretty excited to do this show with Creative Future and Twing. And Ishan is here and Varjini is here. Varjini, why don't you give a quick introduction about yourself as well?
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Vargini. I'm a teacher and I have an interest in science. I used to be a science teacher, but I work in different schools. But I work alongside Sunday on the Creative Futures program, and we deliver a lot of workshops, STEM workshops. It's been a really exciting ride, delivering engineering workshops to students of all ages. And this seems such an exciting project and quest to bring this particular means of learning to England. We've never had this, I've never been involved. And I'm really, really excited to be part of it. And I'm really interested what will unfold today.
It will be definitely fun, at least I know that for sure. Ishan, welcome yourself as well. Can you let us know a little bit about yourself?
Hello, I'm Ishan. I'm really excited today because I think it's going to be really fun, and I think it's just exciting to like answer these questions and like get to know more about science.
Perfect. We will know more. Yeah, we will know more about actually ourselves as well. We will know how much we know. So actually, this is the first show that we are doing is in English, but we started these shows in Turkish as Twing. Now we are partnered up with actually Creative Future to bring this show to all over the world. Last week, actually, Ishan, can you see that we were live? We were live with 65 children yesterday, last week, all around Turkey, and today we are starting with you in UK. and many people from all over the world are seeing this, and we hope to see, we hope to actually grow this network, grow this family, and we are starting with you today. So I am pretty excited as well. Yes, Sunday?
Just to say, we have people from Nigeria, which is in West Africa. We have people from Ghana. We have people from Sierra Leone. We have people from Trinidad and Tobago, and we have people from Jamaica. So
Wow.
Kenya, I must not forget Kenya. Kenya
Oh.
is on board as well. I could see their name on the list. So this is going to be really fantastic. I'm excited.
Okay, then perfect. So before like starting to show, I just want to let everyone know about two things. The first thing is actually the mobile application Twing. You see at the background of me. Please download the application and check it out. There are lots of scientific experiments for you. And also the co-hosts of next episode will be chosen from Twing application. For example, Ishan, if you let your friend know about this application and they upload a video in Twing, they will get the chance to be with us next week. Okay, so anyone who watched the show can download the application. I will just show you what kind of experiments are there inside of application. That last experiment, I love it. It is about hologram and it is pretty easy to do. But now I will inform our YouTube viewers actually. So what we do in YouTube, people who are watching from YouTube will be able to see the questions that we ask here. And we actually wait for them to answer their questions in a specific time period that we will give them. It's like 20 seconds of time, and they will answer from the live chat. So this is our actually view, and they can write their answers from live chat. You just need to actually, guys, you just need to write A, B, C, or D. It is enough for you to write just one time, and if you write like two times, we will need to take the first answer into consideration. And the ones actually who gets the most right answers will be awarded with Twin Science Kits. So as I said earlier, Twin Science Kits, but actually we can see two of them at the background of Sunday. Sunday, maybe you can show it. So this is Curiosity Kit. It comes up with electronic modules, and you can do lots of different experiments like wizard hat, automatic flashlight, like smart security systems and everything. So this is like full of electronic modules applicable with Lego building blocks, and children can learn algorithm and start actually electronic circuits and everything. And the other kit, I believe it is coding kit. Yeah, it is coding kit.
Coding kit.
Yeah, this is the coding kit, and you can actually start programming your own electronical projects, and also you can build your own robots and everything. So 3 children actually will win 3 science kits from Twin. Here is the robotic art kit. It's about art. We love art, and we integrated robotic as well. And this kit is Curiosity Kit that Sunday showed us. Yeah, perfect. And this is the coding kit. So we are wrapped up with the all required information. Just a quick reminder, we will start asking questions to you right now, and you will answer from YouTube live chat, guys. Don't forget it. Make your fingers ready, okay? So Ishan, the first question is about to come. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. So Vargini?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Okay.
Yeah.
And Sunday is ready. So the first question is a visual question. What is visual question? We will see a picture first, and we will see the question later then. So the first question is here. So here at this left, there's a representation of atom and nucleus of the atom. And at the right side, we have Earth. So I see electrons spinning around at the orbit. And also the nucleus, the size of the nucleus is scaled to the size of Earth. So if everyone is ready, here is the first question of the first episode of STEM Quest. If we scale atom's nucleus to the size of Earth, how much is the average distance between an electron at the orbit and atom's nucleus? A, Manchester and London. B, New York and London. C, Earth and Moon. D, Sun and Pluto. Time on. So time is off, actually. Now, it's a pretty strange question. The visual was this. And if we scale the atom's nucleus to the size of Earth, what would be the distance between atom's nucleus and electron at the orbit? So time is up, and we will not be able to actually accept the answers coming after this moment at YouTube. So I give the floor to you, Vargini.
Okay, Ishan. So what do we see? What do we know the right answers to be? So do you know anything about atoms?
Well, I learnt some in school.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really started talking about atoms yet.
Okay. So it's asking us if the atom was the size of the Earth, the nucleus,
Yeah.
these outer electrons that are whizzing around, how far would they be away from the Earth, do you think? Is it gonna, what sort of numbers, or have you got an idea what that might be? Which one can we throw away? Which answer can we throw away into the dustbin because it doesn't make sense?
I think we can throw away D because it would not be that many kilometers. Like 5 million kilometers is just like too extreme. So we can throw that. And Manchester to London is like way too small. So we can throw that out the window. So it's New York.
Okay. So I like the way you're thinking around, oh, Manchester to London is little less distance. We're just thinking about would you find these electrons and atoms? Where do you find them? Do you know?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But because I was just guessing because I thought that like those two answers were not realistic.
Okay, I like the way you're thinking. You're eliminating things that don't seem quite right in your understanding. We make judgments and we deduce, as it were, with the evidence. What do we need to learn? What do we need to know for us to be more certain about our idea or our thinking? Do you think?
I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like we can try and like look at how many people think what.
We could ask other people's views about what they know. Yes, if we had other people here, they could shape the way we think. So I'm thinking that actually atoms are really small, and the particles, because we can't. Can you see atoms? Can you see them with your eyes?
I cannot see.
We have to have instruments, so we have to find out what these are. I wonder if we can find out.
Yeah, of course. So we have a video about it actually. So before maybe going how small is atom, so like we might see how big is solar system is maybe. So and always like to watch this video. It starts with a person and it zooms out towards space. So let's see what happens. So like this actually arrow at the bottom, it shows the distance between the edges, okay, between the arrows. So, and we are zooming out, we are able to see just one maybe restaurant, and now we are seeing neighborhoods maybe. Now we are going towards space. We are seeing a city, we are seeing oceans, the states, and then whole America continent, and we see the blue marble, the earth, okay? And still earth is not in the picture. And this actually video is a kind of very close to the right scale. So earth comes into the picture in here. So it looks like an atom, right, Ishan?
Yep.
Does that look like the atom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The earth itself is actually kind of, it looks like an atom. But the distance between earth and moon, I am not sure. It is kind of in the same measure between the distance of atoms, nucleus, and electrons. So we need to know more. So we are zooming out more, and we start seeing other nearby asteroids and then planets. And we zoom out a little bit more, and we see Pluto right here. You see the Pluto? And
Yeah.
we have the sun. So it kind of looks like an atom's again, right? It is atom, an orbit, and electrons, right? Pluto might be an electron, and sun itself might be an atom, right?
Yeah.
So in order to actually, the idea that you created, Manchester and London and New York, London, they kind of very small numbers, right? So because if we scale the atom's nucleus to the size of Earth, okay, the electron should be outside of it and should be very far. So it shouldn't be like small like New York and London, right? So, and the force between atom's nucleus and the electron should be in scale, right? Should be similar to Sun or Pluto or Earth and Moon. We have to answer. So let's check the Earth and Moon in the right scale. Regular pictures seem like this, but normally, if we want to see Earth and Moon in the same picture, the Earth will be this small, the Moon will be this small, and the distance will be like this. And let me tell you something, Ishan. This distance is not enough if we scale atom's nucleus to the size of Earth. If we scale to it, the distance should be equal to Sun and Pluto. Yeah, you see?
You get that?
Yeah.
It was 5,906,380,000 kilometers.
A humongous amount of
It is huge.
huge.
So, Ishan, I just want to ask you a question. Do you want to see the solar system in the right scale on Earth?
Well, yeah, maybe. It's just
Maybe. Is it confusing? Is it confusing, Ishan?
it's just because I haven't thought about atoms a lot, so I don't really. I'm not like a master on them, so I don't understand them.
But this is actually a very fun experiment. I love to watch this as well. So if you want to take solar system, scale it down, and demonstrate it in world, you need a space of 10 kilometers to 10 kilometers at least. So this is actually Mojave Desert in United States. And you see the size of Earth. This is the size of Earth. They have this small a glass, okay? So what they do actually, they put the sun as a big glass at the middle. You see the sun here?
Yeah.
And then they have light, these glasses have light in them, and they put mercury. And then after mercury, they place Venus, and then we see the Earth.
Ah,
Earth is here, blue marbles.
marbles there.
Yeah, and when you actually place all the planets,
Wow.
the Neptune is
This is
visible.
huge.
Yeah, this distance
Seriously?
is huge. And right now, actually, they take the marbles their hand and circulate around the sun during the night time, and they capture the video of it. So it is like lots of planets orbiting around the sun, and the distance between the sun and the Pluto is kind of equal if we scale the atom's nucleus to the size of Earth. So it's pretty strange thing to know.
That is quite phenomenal, don't you think, Ishan? They
Yeah.
created a model, but it's that big in the desert.
Yeah.
Wow, it's something to think about, though, isn't it?
So maybe we can reverse it. Ishan told us that the atom's size is very, very small. We cannot even see it. So maybe we can focus on the atom now. If you are ready, we have our second question ready, Ishan.
Right, let's get ready.
Okay, perfect. So here is the second question. How many atoms at the tip of a needle? 4,100,000, 1,200. Okay, time is up. How many atoms at the tip of a needle was the question, and the choices are 4,100,000, 1,200. We will not be able to accept any answer coming after this point, and the floor is yours, Vargini.
Okay, so let's think about, what do you think, Ishan? How many atoms can we put on a real tip of a needle, do you think?
I think they're really, really small because I think 4 million
Okay.
is, I think we can throw away 1,000 and a 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those would be like if they were kind of big atoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 100,000 atoms would kind of make more sense.
Yes. So your thinking is between 100,000 and 4 million. So what is making you come up with that figure more than 100,000?
Wait, do you think that I'm talking about 1,000?
No, so you're thinking, what two questions are we going to throw away? What two answers are we going to throw away?
1,000 and 200.
Right, so we're putting those. So now it's between 4 million and 100,000. Let's think about, let's shape your thinking. Why do you think it's 4 million and not 100,000?
Well, I think because like atoms are really small. You need to see have a special telescope to see them.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Really into actually see an atom. So I think 4 million is a pretty accurate answer because I think an atom is like the size of like basically you can't measure an atom because it's
Absolutely.
you would have to go like 0.0000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000
Absolutely, yeah, you've got that one right. Let's see you though. That I do like the way you're thinking now, because I can see you've built on from the previous question about scale and how big it is. So your thinking is coming the right way. Let's see. Can we see?
Yeah, actually, we have a very nice video about it. So you remember the video that we zoom out to space, Ishan?
Yep.
So we will now zoom into eyes of the Lucy. I think the name of this lady was Lucy. So we will zoom in to the eyes. While zooming in, I will stop the video at some point. So for example, this is a very nice view. You see retina, pupil, and iris in whole actually detail. You can see blood vessels actually inside of our eye.
Yeah.
So it kinds of similar the visuals that we see while zooming out to the space. Now we see the white blood cell, and we see the chromosome of white blood cell. And if you go enough, like zoom in enough, we see the DNA. And inside of DNA, we see lots of atoms, groups of atoms. You see, each of these round shaped things are atoms. And we find one oxygen atom. And now we are going inside of the first of the oxygen atom. And here, the yellow circular line actually shows the orbit of one electron. This is orbit of one electron, Ishan. Now, see, this is like 10 picometers.
Oh, okay.
Very, 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 very small. So we zoom in more and more, nothing until we see the nucleus here. You see, the nucleus is here. We see the protons and neutrons. But even though here we see the nucleus as like one little white point, we are not able to see the electron in the same picture. It is kind of the distance between Sun and Pluto. Ishan, do you know why we use scaling techniques? Why engineers, scientists use scaling techniques?
Because like they want to find out like how they like if you're talking about an atom, they want like for example, have they figured out actually how like small an atom is?
Yeah, in order to actually visualize it. So sometimes, for example, before building a real car, engineers work and design little prototypes like toys, okay?
Mhm.
They build their prototypes first. And it is mostly the scaled version of a real thing. So it works, it's a prototype, but it is small, so it is less expensive. And sometimes we need to like scale it up in order to see it with our own eyes. We use telescopes and everything to do that. But it is like a method for solving a problem, okay? So are we ready for the question number 3?
Yep.
Before that, just a quick one.
Yeah.
Yes, put your magic.
I'm so interested, so excited that so many people want to co-host next week.
Oh, really?
100 of them want to co-host next week. So
Bring them on.
Yeah,
bring them on. Okay.
We should definitely actually collect them together for the next show. We should have different children from Kenya, UK,
Yep.
Jamaica, right?
Should we do that?
Yeah, perfect. Ishan, do you want to be here next week as well?
Yeah.
Perfect. So maybe you learn something, we learn something together about YouTube as well, huh? So we are skipping to number question 3. Newton was working from home when he discovered separating sunlight into rainbow colors. Why was he working from home? he was dismissed from school. There was plague. It was summer holiday, and he dropped out of schools. Why was he working from home was the question, and we have very strange choices, answers. So I give the floor to Vargini. Hey, Vargini.
Yes, okay,
okay.
right. I'm sorry, I didn't see.
No problem.
Okay, Ishan, right. Let's looking at the. So now let's think about Isaac Newton. Do you know about Isaac Newton?
No.
Oh, so okay. So he was somebody that lived many years ago, and he discovered something. So the key word is discovered, separating sunlight into rainbow colors. What do you
Yeah.
think would be the likely reason as to why he was working from home? Which one can we put away, throw away?
That was plague we can throw away.
Why do you think we can throw
Like,
away
yeah.
this?
Because I don't think there would be.
Okay, move
Do you
on
think-
then.
Yeah, carry on.
I think well, like it depends what age he's on. Like, is he young when he discovered this?
Uh,
Do you know what a plague is?
No.
There you go.
I think it's some type of illness,
Right.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like coronavirus.
and it happened like in like when the Great Fire of London was.
Yeah, around that.
Yes.
Yeah, 1600s. So let's thinking about, what do you think the cues are in, like summer holiday, dismissed from school. What do you think, he's old or is he young?
I think he may be young because if he because like if because maybe like he would
he was in school, right? He was in school.
Yeah.
He should be at the age of like maybe 15, 10, 20s, right? Just a clue to you. He was at his 20s.
He's in his 20s.
Yeah.
So do you think he was dismissed from school then?
no.
No, so let's throw that one. And another one we can throw out.
He dropped out of school.
So which two could it likely be then?
It was summer holiday and that was plague.
Right. What do you think people do in the summer holidays?
Well, they do work a tiny bit.
Right. Okay.
And like maybe Newton wanted to discover like stuff because like maybe he was interested in science.
Well, yes, he was.
He was definitely.
He was definitely. You'll be very surprised by maybe the answer. Should we go to the answer then?
Yeah, of course. So the right answer should be there was plague, Ishan. You see, no, right now actually people are working from home, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't very different back then. So he was at his 20s, he was studying in college, and he spent 1.5 or 2 years in his summer home. And he spent those days thinking on his theories. Yeah, like he was thinking on theories all the time. And this is the picture of his summer home, and this is an apple tree. What was the one of the most known things Sir Isaac Newton actually discovered? Can you remember? He discovered this. I will give you a clue. I am holding a pen right now, and I am releasing it. It dropped. Why it dropped?
The gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gravity is the right
Very
answer.
good. Very good. Very good.
So Isaac Newton actually discovered gravity, but before that, before he discovered gravity, he found a way to separate sunlight to sun actually rainbow colors. You see there are like 7 colors in here, and there is sunlight. They close the window, only they have one opening. Sunlight enters the room, hits the prism, and then 7 different colors actually separates. So do
Can
you
I
know
make one
how?
suggestion?
Yeah, of course, Margini.
In a rainbow, do we see the red at the bottom, at the top? That's my thinking.
So what do you think, Ishan?
I think, yeah, I think it is at the bottom.
The red is at the bottom.
Yeah.
And the purple will be at the top. That'd be interesting to think at
Yeah.
why those different colors are like that. But we go ahead.
Yeah, it should be definitely taught, because it has to do something with the wavelengths. We will maybe we can analyze the effect of the wavelengths in our next episode. Maybe we can get into details of how or why red stands there or purple stands there. So, Ishan, do you know how rainbow forms?
Is it because of the sun and rain?
Sun and rain. So what happens actually? How it forms?
I don't personally know.
Yes. Then we can ask to ourselves. So here is a video, and this is actually how you can form a rainbow with a prism. You see the colors here?
There we are, the same way.
Yeah, and this is the prism, and sunlight actually hits here, and then 7 different colors are shown. So actually it happens same in the rainbow. We have rain, and when the floor is wet, after rain, if we can see sunlight actually hits to the water droplets and refracts, and then we see 7 different colors. And so if you join 7 different colors in light form, you will get nothing. You will get white. Even though white, you cannot see. It is not even white. It is like clear, right? Clear light, sunlight. So it's a very strange thing. So yes, we are ready for question number 4. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
If you are ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, so just a quick reminder for YouTube viewers, you will answer the questions from the live chat, and please don't forget to write only the letter of the answer. So, for Ishan?
Can I just say something quickly?
Yes, of course.
You know, talking about rain.
Sorry?
It's not rain right now.
It started raining?
Yeah.
In UK?
That must be magical. That must be magical.
Perfect. Maybe after the show, we will see the sun and the rainbow itself. So
I'm looking out for one.
Just be curious about it. Okay. So, yes, question number 4. Which is true about ants? They have wings throughout their lives. They don't have wings anytime. They stay under soil every time. They develop wings when they want to go far to form a new colony. The time has started. Okay, time's up, guys. Which is true about ants was the question, and the time's up. We will not be accepting answers coming after this point. So, Vargini, we are with you.
This one really scratched my head because I never really thought about ants in a different way like that. What do you think, Ishan, what do you think is a true fact about ants?
I think maybe they don't have wings anytime is a true fact.
They don't have, okay.
They have wings throughout their lives, and like they stay on the soil every time because I've seen ants like out of the soil, so
Yep.
that can go out of the window, and then like
Yeah.
wings throughout their lives. I don't really think that's true.
Okay. I was just thinking, so we see ants doing, they crawl on the soil, don't you? You see them out and about. And then what time of the year? Sometimes what do we see in summertime? Have you noticed sometimes in the summertime when when you're walking around in a park and you go through the park and there are things that are flying?
Yeah,
What do you think they are then?
bees,
They're bees.
wasps, hornets, maybe some flies.
There'll be flies, there'll be bees, and there'll be hornets. Yeah. And what would make them distinct? What would you know? What would you see for a bee and wasp? Can you see?
Well, maybe they might like feel frightened
Yeah, they feel frightened. Are they big or small?
because they're really small. But like they're not like they're I guess they might be the size of our like maybe our tip of our finger, like here.
Yeah. So you can see the bees and you can see the wasps. You can see that. What else would you see? You'll see flies, won't you?
Yeah.
But there are times when like you go through and you're like, oh, look, there's so many flying, flying what? What do people say? Oh, there's too many flying what around? Do you know? Have you heard? Because they get into my hair and they get into everything. Have you heard anyone saying, oh, those flying ants or bees or flies?
Flies.
Should we go on and see what?
Yeah,
somebody said they can lift 100 times their own weight.
No way.
It's amazing.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I kind of believe it.
Yeah, I can see Olatunji Ahmet, right? Olatunji Ahmet, he says
That's right.
they can lift 100 times their weight.
And their own weight.
That
Actually, it is pretty strange information, and you should search for it, guys, because ants are really powerful, and they like body actually evolves that way. So they have strong legs to carry very like high weights, and also, Ishan, that might be surprising for you and for our viewers actually, because that was surprising for me as well. They do develop wings when they want to go far to form a new colony. So it is a like fact. And I have never seen a flying ant, but I have lots of friends who did actually. And you can see them time to time. Just if they want to form a new colony, they can fly. Do you want to see an ant with with wings, Ishan?
Oh.
Yeah, let's see together. So
there he is.
here is an ant with wings, and you can see they can grow wings if they want to actually move far to form a new colony, to form a new family. Okay, almost all of ants, Ishan, almost all of ants are capable of growing wings. But for example, think of an ant species. So there are like black ants, yellow ants. So we are thinking about black ants here. So you see some of them has wings and some of them do not. You see? So
you see that? Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing here is the important thing in here is who are capable of breeding. I mean, who are capable of forming a new colony, they can grow wings. But if they are not capable of breeding, if they are only working ants, let's say, yeah, so they will not be able to grow any wing. So it's pretty strange thing. So it is a nice capability for mothers and fathers of ants. They can fly away.
So your mom and dad could go float.
So if everyone is ready, we are moving to question number 5. Is everyone ready?
Ready?
Okay, then. Question number five is with us. Phosphorus can store light and reflects it back at the dark. By whom and how the element phosphorus discovered? By an alchemist while trying to convert metal into gold. By a biologist while exploring elements in human body. By a designer while trying to make a cloth. By a scientist while exploring shiny stones in nature. The time has started.
We see the options.
Oh,
No.
sorry. Yeah. I will repeat the question. Sorry.
Yes,
So phosphorus can store the light and reflects it back at the dark. By whom and how the element phosphorus discovered? By an alchemist while trying to convert metal into gold. By a biologist while exploring elements in human body. By a designer while trying to make a cloth. By a scientist while exploring shiny stones in nature. Yes, time's up, guys. It is a pretty strange question. And when I learned the scientific truth behind it, I was very surprised and shocked. And you will see why I am. Vargini.
yeah. This one, Ishan. Phosphorus. Do you know what phosphorus is?
No.
So
No.
what does it clear? It says phosphorus is stores light and reflects back. It's an element. It was an element discovered. Okay, so this was discovered. Who would discover an element, do you think? Which one of these options do you think would not discover an element?
Maybe a designer.
Yeah, let's throw that one out.
Mhm.
And then what other one do you think it could not be then? So let's eliminate two and then let's see.
So we're getting rid of C.
You're getting rid of C, yep.
Yeah.
Can also take out B.
Take out B, why? What's your thinking around that, do you think?
Because elements in the human body, like maybe it may be an option, but I don't really know because between A, B, and D.
Yeah. I like the way you're thinking about the body. Biology is around the body, so let's throw that away. So out of an alchemist trying to convert metal into gold, or a scientist while exploring shiny stones in nature. So which one's really resonating that's coming up in your mind there then? Which one, A or D? A scientist. A. What's key in A? What information is key in A that makes you think that? What information?
Metal and gold have a lot of shiny things on them, so
Right.
with light. So
that's a good way of train of thought. I like that train of thought. Should we hear what it is?
Yeah, of course. So
Yes, let's find out the answer.
I'm excited about this one.
actually, phosphorus can be placed like as stickers on the walls. So have you ever seen anything like this, Ishan? So this is like sticker.
I had one in my auntie's house. I used to have one, but they ran out.
Okay.
Yeah. So those stickers actually has a bit of phosphorus inside them, so that when they see light, they store it, and then when there is dark, they actually reflect the light back. Okay. So in human body, we do have phosphorus, by the way, Ishan. How can we understand this? How can we understand this? Have you ever seen a picture like this? Just check the screen.
What's going on there?
So as you can see here, the face of the woman in this picture, it is like purple, right? It is like blue, purple, right? So the woman is under black light, under the effect of black light. So under the black light, phosphorus also again sparks. So it's like it reflects the light back. So you can see the teeth of her.
Wow.
Teeth are so bright, right? It's kind of scary.
It's
bright.
fluorescent. It's fluorescent.
Yeah, it is fluorescent. Yeah, so actually, even though human body has phosphorus, the biologists didn't discover the phosphorus. The one who discovered the phosphorus was an alchemist,
Well
and
done.
he was trying to convert metal into gold. Have you ever heard philosophy stone, Ishan? Oh, have you lost Ishan? Yeah,
Yeah.
he came back. Ishan, have you heard philosophy stone?
Yeah.
What is the philosophy stone? Do you know it?
Yeah, it's from Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter. I know it from Harry Potter as well. So in Harry Potter, philosophy stone was used to actually make deaths alive, right? So they were capable of, philosophy stones were capable of actually turning dead people to alive people back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, but in history, philosophy stones, it is believed that philosophy stone is capable of turning any metal in the world into gold.
Serious.
And alchemists, actually, they are chemists now. They can be called chemists, but they were not doing science. Like they were doing science kind of way, but people were not understanding these guys, and they were called alchemists. And they were actually playing with different substances. And while our alchemist, he was trying to discover philosophy stone, let's check what he has done. This is pretty strange. So, Ishan, what does it look like at the right place?
Liquid.
Here? Liquid.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Pee.
Pee. It is urine. It is urine. It is pee.
Yes,
It is
it
urine.
is B.
So these alchemists actually gathered lots of urine and actually stored it inside of his home and waited like 15 days. Like he mixed some soil inside of it and waited for 15 days. And after 15 days, actually, he started boiling it. He started boiling the pee. And then with this, like with the steam, with the actually gas comes up from the boiler, you see the steam. He cooled down this, and then he made another liquid, and that liquid actually was able to capture the light and glow in the dark.
Wow.
So he named this substance as phosphorus. He was not actually, of course, he was not capable of, phosphorus was not capable of changing metal, any metal to gold, but it was actually shining at the dark. And it was capable of storing light at light. And that's why actually this German alchemist named this substance as phosphorus, because phosphorus in Latin means bringer of light.
Bringer of light. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't have enough of this guy, so I want to ask another question about this guy.
Okay. Let's see.
Because he was he discovered the first element in human history. No one actually has no idea about elements. Actually, he didn't know that he was the discoverer of this element as well. But 100 years later, it was known now. It is known among the science world. He was the first human ever to discover an element. So here is the question number 6. How much urine Henning Brandt, the alchemist who discovered the phosphorus, collected in order to produce 60 grams of phosphorus? Time has started. So time's up. Vargini, we are with you now.
Right. Okay. So now this is really unusual. How much urine did he have to collect to get 60 grams? So this is about scale and the amounts now instead of distance. So what do you think, Ishan? The amount we can throw away, because we want to produce 60 grams of phosphorus. So how much urine does he need we can throw away? Which two amounts can we throw? A. Yeah. So we can put that. Another one.
And then C.
100 kilograms.
Yeah.
So it's 60 grams and 100 kilograms we're going to throw away. So it's between 1 kilogram. Do you know how much 1 kilogram is?
Yeah, 1,000.
So what would weigh 1 kilogram in your at home? Do you know?
Maybe my water bottle.
Maybe your water bottle, maybe 2 of your water bottles. If you've got a litre, that would be 1 kilogram. So do you think 1 kilogram of urine would make 60 grams of phosphorus?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And what do you think about D then? 1,100 kilograms.
It's actually 1.100 kilograms.
Oh, no. Sorry. It's a misunderstanding. So we use different.
Yeah, it's 1,100 kilograms.
Kilograms, yeah.
It should be a comma, not a full stop.
Yeah, he's changed it. Well done.
Yeah.
European use full stop and other countries use comma.
So Ishan, now that you know it's 1,100 kilograms, what are you thinking now?
I still don't think.
You still think it's, yeah?
I think it's actually between 1 kilogram and 100 kilograms.
Ah, that's good deductions there. Now you're kind of okay, right?
So how much do you think we have in our body? So I told you that human has phosphorus in our body, right? How much do we have, do you think?
100 kilograms.
No, like think of me. I am 80 kilograms, okay? I am 80 kilograms. How much phosphorus do I have in my body?
I think he has 80 kilograms phosphorus.
Do you have any guess? 8 kilograms? No, that's too much.
Yeah.
So it's less than that. It's about like 1% of my body weight. 1% of my body weight actually is made of phosphorus. And if you think that way, and phosphorus are stored in my teeth, bones, eyes, so it is not a logical thing to like throw phosphorus away as urine, right, inside of urine. So it's very less inside of urine. So in order to come up with 60 grams of phosphorus, actually this alchemist Henning Brandt had to collect 1,100 kilograms of urine. Like it's as big as car.
It's as big as a car.
Yeah, as big as a car. Urine as big as a car. So hopefully right now, nowadays actually, we are collecting phosphorus from the stones, mineral stones, Vargini.
Yeah.
You know, so like, do you know, Ishan, where can we find these mineral stones mostly?
Where do you find the stones, Ishan?
Maybe in mines.
Mines. In where would you why are they found? Where are mines found? What do we do?
Underground.
On the ground. In what?
Caves or something.
And they are made of what part of the earth?
Soil.
The soil, if we go deeper, the harder bit, which are
Rocks.
rocks, yeah.
Rocks. from the rocks. So from different rocks, we are able to gather now, collect all the phosphorus we need, actually. So we are at the last question of today's show.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty fast,
Wait.
but this question is very important, guys. You need to follow my instructions very carefully. So this is a visual question, but we will discover something very different in this question. So can you see, guys? Sorry. Yeah. Can you see now the picture? Ishan, follow my instructions. Now, close your left eye. Close your left eye with your left hand. Close your left eye
Like
with
that.
your left hand. Okay?
Put your hand up. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So with your right eye, focus on the red dot. Focus on the red dot. Look at red dot and come close to red dot and like close, come closer, get away, come closer, get away. And while looking to red dot, you will find a specific distance between your eye and the screen that you are not seeing black dot.
I've got it.
You got it, Vargini?
Yeah, I've got it.
Sunday?
You got it,
You
Ishan?
got it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Ishan.
got Ishan got it.
Yeah, Ishan got it. Black dot disappeared, right?
Yep.
I think viewers from YouTube also have done it. So I will wait just a bit, okay? Just a bit for them. Just close your left eye with your left hand and come closer to the screen, focusing on the red dot, and in some specific distance, you will not be able to see the black dot.
I can't see it now. Here. There
So
I can.
Yeah, it is not a joke, guys. It is not a joke. It is real. So,
I'm trying very hard.
yeah. Or is it real? Is it real?
Or is it real? Yes, you
Or
said.
is it real?
Oh, yes. I've lost the black dot.
Sunday
I
has
can't see
done
it
it.
again.
Yeah, so perfect. Okay, so here is the last question of the first episode, guys. We could not see the black dot in a specific distance while we close one of our eyes. What is the reason of this? Black dot is removed in the video. Our eye gets tired focusing on the same point. Because of the blind spot in our eye, all of these. Time has started.
It's time to start.
Time's up. This is the one of the strangest questions of the day. It's a very surprising question. So, Vargini.
Yeah. So, Ishan, are you back with us? Or is there a blind spot? Oh, there you are. Now there's a but. Come back. Okay, so how come did you manage to lose the black dot? I found it difficult, but there was a point where I couldn't see. Did you find that as well, Ishan?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we think that is? Why if we cover one eye, we don't get to see two of them when we change the distance? What do you think is it? Is it the black dot removed in the video?
No.
You didn't. No, he didn't do any magic there. So is it to do with what are the other options? Let me see.
Our eyes gets tired focusing on the same point.
Did your eye get tired?
No.
No. So we're gonna throw those ones away?
I think we can also throw D away.
So we're gonna
Yeah, it makes sense.
Very logical.
That's a very good use of critical thinking.
Good
Yeah.
critical thinking. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to come to the answer now as to why. Have you ever thought
Of
about that?
course. So as Ishan actually guessed, the C is the right answer. So blind spot. Have you ever heard blind spot word in your life, Ishan? Have you ever heard that? Blind spot?
No.
No.
So like it's a spot that you cannot see, but it's a very strange thing, and we need to check the eye from actually close. So there's a video of it. So I will start video, and you can see there is retina. Retina is this brown part at the back, and inside of retina we have light sensing cells. You see, light sensing cells, and light sensing cells actually senses light, and with the nerves, where are nerves? Nerves are this yellow part. They send signals to nerves, and nerves send signals to brain. So this actually path is to the brain. And we can see an overlap between nerves and retina. And since nerves are going to the brain from the backside of retina, actually there is overlap and there is blind spot. So at that specific point, actually we cannot see any light at that specific point. And if we cannot see the light, we cannot see anything. So Ishan, can you unmute yourself?
Unmute.
Oh. Yeah, okay, perfect. So can you see this, Ishan, the screen right now? So since nerves are passing the signals to the brain, they overlaps, and this spot is called blind spot. So this is because our eyes evolve in this way.
Where is he?
So I think, yeah, I think he is here. He will be here in a minute.
You'll be here. Okay. So where the nerves, which are like our wires of connecting and sending messages, where there isn't any light sensitive cells, that's where the blind, that's clear.
Yeah, so this is the blind spot, and there is actually a blind spot in our eyes. So it's a very strange thing, and it is like evolution process. So but there are some animals like octopuses, cephalopods, so they have legs from their head. Cephalopods. Octopuses, they have no body, so they have legs right from their neck. So in their actually eye, you see here in humans these little yellow things towards the retina are light sensing cells. So in humans they are at the back, so nerves overlaps. But in octopuses, these light sensing cells are inside of eye. So they senses and they send signals to nerves, and nerves actually sends it to the brain. So they don't have any blind spot. So it's a pretty nice quality of octopuses. So we are actually at the end of our 7th question, and yeah, we will announce the winners of today. And so my friends actually were saying, that there are lots of YouTube viewers who want to be co-host in our next show. Please,
there's loads of them.
Then.
Yeah, please, guys, write an email to hello@twinscience.com. I am writing from here, hello@twinscience.com. Yeah, in the comment. Please send us an email, and we will actually be co-hosting the next week's show. And now I am waiting for the results from my friends, and I will announce 3 names. And these 3 names actually will be the winners of Twin Science Kits today, that we announced that we will be giving presents, right? So we will be giving 1 robotic art kit, 1 coding kit, and 1 curiosity kit. Here are the pictures to the winners of today. So this is robotic art kit.
Show the picture again. This is the picture again.
Those are them. Oh, how exciting! And I'm really sad that I can't win one.
Yeah. So Sunday is actually showing the picture, the box of the curiosity kit.
It's really cool.
and we have coding kit as well. So we will be giving one coding kit, one curious kit, and one robotic art kit today. So I am waiting for the results from my friend. And
let the drum roll. Let's roll the drum. For the result.
yeah.
Stamp our feet.
So robotic art kit here, curiosity kit is here, and the coding kit is here, guys. And the winners actually will need to follow us from Instagram and send a direct message from Instagram to us. So now I am waiting for the results. So just maybe it will take 1 minute or 2 minutes, and so and I will remind you guys, we have a special challenge today. So if you go to Twing application, and if you download the Twing application, right, you will see lots of different challenges, science challenges for you. And the ones who actually complete these challenges and upload their videos to Twing will be selected as co-host in here. And if you want to get in line for being co-host, it is nice for you to go online in Twing and upload a science challenge
We go
video.
on winner here.
Yeah, we have the winners ready, and I will just show you the one specific video. This is make a cylinder plane challenge inside of the Twing app, and there is a plane which actually flies like a bird. Just see the video together. So it's like a bird, and it's pretty easy to do. Actually, you just need a paper and just tap. So you tap the paper and the cylinder plane is ready, and it's a pretty nice experiment. And when you actually release it from some height, it flies all the way down.
It's all the way down.
Yeah, you should try it, Vargini, as well.
Yeah, I should. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try
Nice,
it. I'll
nice.
download the thing.
So here I will announce our actually winners in a second.
We've done one already.
Yeah, everything is ready. I just controlled the results, and here are today's winners. Please, sorry me if I spell wrongly, but Oman Rakesh Tripati, Fire Life Soul, Na-K. So,
Nice.
congratulations, guys. Congratulations. So, what you should do is please go Instagram and follow Twin Science account here, Twin Science account, and send a direct message with your YouTube username so that we can know that you won the competition, and write your age in the message. Omash Rakesh Tripati, Fire Life Soul, Na-K. All of you guys, I congratulate you. You win the first episode of Who Wants to Be the Winner. So Ishan was actually dropped, and now he is back.
He's
so
back
Ishan,
now. Ishan, where are you? We can't see you.
You must have gone to the toilet. You must have gone to the toilet.
Yeah, no. I think battery is finished.
Battery, yeah.
Okay.
So Ishan, here are the winners of today. Oman Rakesh Tripati, Fire Life Soul, and Na-K. We are waiting for your messages, guys. And also the ones who want to be co-host of the next episode, please write us an email from hello@twinscience.com and get a chance to actually be the co-host of next episode. And if you go Twing mobile application, you can get a chance to be a co-host again. So Sunday, Vargini, Ishan, I thank you guys a lot.
Thank you
for being here and doing this first episode. And we will most probably keep going next week. Please follow our social media accounts for the date and the time of next week's episodes. So Have fun, stay with science.
Yeah, we thank all of those guys that joined us from Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Kenya, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica. Well done. You've done very well. I hope you've learned a lot. So go on to this website and learn more.
Yeah, thank you, Sunday.
Thank you very much. You're wonderful.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Ishan.
Bye.